right, it's 5:30, and I want to go ahead and get started. For those of y'all that are just joining us, I did turn off cameras for all of our visitors, and I hope you understand. We shared this link with a lot of different people, and we want to make sure that everything's all right tonight. We are going to record this video, and this meeting rather, and we're going to share it with y'all. And I'll show you in a minute where to find the links for tonight in case you haven't seen the videos, and also in the future where the links are for these recordings. All right. If I can get Miss Carol, perhaps, I think you're a co-host, if you don't mind going through and stopping videos for us. Looks like we have quite a few people in here tonight. That's fantastic. We should have our incoming sixth graders for next year, our current fifth graders. And if you've joined us, congratulations. I am Mr. Guthrie. I am the proud principal of Bush Middle School. And I'm going to take some time and introduce some people here. But there's two things that I want all of our incoming sixth graders to know. Our current sixth and seventh graders already know this, but there's two things I like to say. The first one is I like to share our vision for Bush Middle School, and that is to be the premier middle school in Texas. And that's a big ask, as they say. That's a big vision to have. But I will tell you, I don't know what else to ask for. I want the absolute best for our students. And and tonight you're going to see one of the reasons why we are premier. You're going to meet some amazing administrators, our dean, our counselors. You're going to meet our elective teachers, and the most important thing that you will see tonight is you're going to see videos, if you haven't already, of our students. Those of you are the students who will be doing it next in our band, choir, orchestra, robotics. It's just all across the board, all of our electives. It's our students that make us premier. And the other thing you're going to hear me say a lot is, it's another great day to be a Bulldog. That's one of those things that just is kind of stuck. So just get used to it. We say it on the announcements. I put it on our social media. And I want y'all to join us. I want y'all to say it with us. And a lot of times when we're on the intercom, that's how I'll finish. I'll say, hey, say it with me. And I sure hope that you embrace that you realize it's another great day to be a Bush Bulldog, and that you are a part of what it takes and what it means to be a Bush Bulldog. So with that said, I see our two administrators on here right now. So I'm going to ask that each of them, I think they can unmute themselves. I think I've given you that. Might want to double check really quick. But I'm going to go ahead and start with Miss Carol. Are you able to unmute, Miss Carol? I may have the control. Okay, I got Miss Carol off. And then Mr. Saldana, you'll be next. And so, Ms. Carol, if you'd start, kind of tell us how long you've been at Bush, kind of what you do, the alpha, and all those other kind of things.
All right. So my name is Corey Carroll. I'm the proud assistant principal of Bush Middle School. This is my 6th year at Bush Middle School. Prior to that, I was the assistant principal at Stone Oak Elementary for 2 years. Before that, I was a teacher at Canyon Ridge and Tuscany Heights. I opened both of those campuses. So I've been in the Reagan cluster for a long time. I've been very fortunate to work at 3 of the 4 feeder schools into Bush Middle School. So Bush Middle School has my heart. This year, I am half of 6th grade. So I work with the end of the alphabet, so N through Z. And I work with all of the 7th graders here at Bush Middle School. I also work with the calendar. I also work with the master schedule, hand in hand with the counselor. So that's a lot of what I do here at Bush Middle School, as well as attendance is another big one that we do. But as Mr. Guthrie said, we're a great team here. And so just because I support half of 6th grade and all of 7th grade, we really support everybody. And so that's kind of who we check in with the most. But we definitely support every single student on campus. So you'll see me in the hallway between classes, and every lunch in the cafeteria. You'll see me before school, either out on the crosswalk or up in the cafeteria. So I'm always around, and I'm very happy to help in any way that I can. And we're excited about our incoming Bulldogs coming in, and very excited for our current Bulldogs that are moving up into 7th and 8th grade.
Very good. Mr. Saldana.
Yes, and I am Victor Saldana. I am the other assistant principal. This is my second year there at Bush Middle School. I do apologize. I am being chauffeured around this afternoon, but I am excited to be here. I've been in education for 25 years, but just to tell you how much I love Bush and what we offer the community. One of my daughters goes there as a seventh grader, and she'll be an eighth grader next year. And I'll also be taking my middle daughter, my sixth grader, to Bush Middle School. So I'm excited. I believe in what we're doing. I believe in all the support that we provide kids. And it truly is a premier middle school in Texas. So we welcome you. I work with sixth grade, A through M, and eighth grade students. So, but like Miss Carol, you will see me out in the crosswalks on Fridays when she's not taking over for me, or when we trade off. The kids, I supervise them out in the tennis courts in the mornings. We do all the lunch duties. We do handle discipline. We divvy out technology when we have it available for everybody. So we do it all. And we encourage kids to come and join us and talk to us and share with us concerns or worries, because really we are there to help. That's what we're there for. So thank you. We welcome you all. Thank you for being here.
Very good. Thank you, Ms. Carol and Mr. Saldana. Next, I want to introduce our academic dean, Ms. Amanda Taylor. Amanda, let me unmute you really quick and share with us, share with everybody what you do here at Bush. Not everything. You don't have time for everything you do, but hit the highlights.
Will do. My name is Amanda Taylor, and I have been at Bush since it opened in 1998. I started as a sixth grade English teacher and served that role for a very long time, also as department chair for many years. And 2 years ago, I made a switch over to administration and became an AP. And wasn't too short after that we had an opening for our dean. Our dean had retired, and so I couldn't miss the opportunity to be back into instruction, which is one of my big loves. And so I have been the dean last year and this year, which has been a unique year to learn a new position. And my role is really about working with curriculum and instruction with teachers, and looking out for students, and really trying to get them where they need to be. And every time I meet a student, I introduce myself and let them know that where I'm located, which is in the library, my office is, and just to let them know I'm there for anything. Even if it doesn't seem like it's related, I can sort them where they need to be. And I currently have a fifth grader that will be starting middle school, so I know exactly how they're feeling right now.
And I want to reiterate that Mr. Saldana's two daughters will be here next year, and we're hoping to get Miss Taylor's son to come also. And we have a lot of our teachers' children that go to school here at Bush. And I think that's as good a testament as I can tell you about how much they love our school and how much they trust what we do here. So thank you, Ms. Taylor. Let's go next to Michael Ainsley. Michael is our lead counselor. Michael, if you want to share with us kind of what you do, I'd appreciate it.
Hi, welcome everyone, students and parents. Thank you for joining us. I'm Michael Ainsley. I'm the lead counselor here at Bush, and I work with families with the last names O through Z. We're excited to share our elective fair with you tonight, and also moving forward, I just wanted to let you know too that the course selection process is right around the corner. Parents and students will be able to log in starting January 25th through February 19th to enter your courses in Skyward. And so we'll be going over all that stuff in the next few weeks with the students. So just keeping that in mind as you're looking over the courses tonight. And welcome again, and thank you for joining us.
Yeah, it's a very good point. Thank you, Michael, is that this is just an elective fair. We just want you to kind of get a taste for what we do in our electives. You are not actually choosing anything tonight, but that'll be coming up in the next couple of weeks, and we will walk you through that process. It is probably as easy as we've ever had course selection these days. So thank you, Mr. Ainsley. Next, let's go to Miss Everest. There you are, Miss Everest. I will unmute you. Maybe not.
There
you go.
I am. My name's Laura Everest, and I have been at Bush Middle School now 6 years. I think I came in the first year with Miss Carol. We came in together. We both came from elementary, had elementary backgrounds, and both of us, I think I can speak for her, we just fell in love with middle school. We love the age, we love the kids, we love the activities. So I serve families with the last name G-O through the letter N. And in our counseling office, we all work together, and all of us are obviously here for our families, but we do stick to Alpha. That way we can loop with families rather than grade levels. I think that's something nice that we do at Bush. That way we really get to build relationships with our families. So I look forward to meeting all of you guys in person, and good luck. Finish the year strong, kiddos.
That's very well said, because even though, like Miss Carol said, and then Miss Everest said, yeah, it's a strange year. We can all agree on that. But you will find out when you come to Bush, for those of y'all that are in the 5th grade now and those of y'all that are currently here, we're not using that as an excuse. We're still going to provide rigorous assignments that are appropriate for the situation, of course, and we're going to push you. We want y'all to be premier, and that's for all of us, not just the administrators, counselors, and our dean, but our students as well. So very well said, Miss Everest. Miss Sandoval, you're up next.
Hi, everybody. My name is Elena Sandoval. I have been at Bush. This is my 8th year at Bush Middle School. I enjoy being a counselor there. I love it. We hired our Bulldogs. We're excited for the new group of incoming 6th graders for next year. I do work with the first part of the alphabet, so I serve families and students with the last names A through GN. But as I said, we will help and assist any student who has questions and parents who has questions. And I also help assist our ESL students for English as a second language. So we look forward to having you here next year, and please feel free to reach out with any questions.
All right, very good. Thank you, Miss Sandoval. And last, but certainly not least, we have Miss Cheslock. Miss Cheslock is our stand counselor, and she'll explain what that is. But we're fortunate to have Miss Cheslock, even though we have to share her with Lopez. It's still okay. We know which school she prefers to be at, but we'll just leave it at that. Miss Cheslock, why don't you unmute? You are ready to go, and tell us about yourself.
Hi, everybody. Like Mr. Guthrie said, my name is Debbie Cheslock, and I'm the STAN counselor. Everybody always asks what STAN means, and it's an acronym for Student Teacher Assistance Network. Basically, it's an acronym for the fact that I'm the mental health counselor on campus. I do individual counseling and group counseling. I do guidance lessons and community and parent presentations. As STAN stands for, we work with everybody. So I work with all of the students, all grades, all alphabet, everybody. I work with parents, families, I work with staff. So I do counseling from all ends of the spectrum, from big to little. Anything is what I cover with kiddos. And I love middle school. It's one of my favorite niches. I have 3 children of my own. I have a sophomore, a senior, and an 8th grader in this Reagan cluster. So I live it at home and I live it professionally. So I get it, and I understand the walks that we're all going through as families and students right now. And I love being able to help. I always tell everybody, I don't think they make jokes and movies about middle school for nothing. Like, this is legitimately an interesting time of our lives. And so I love being able to help families and students get through middle school and just make it the best year they can possibly make it. So come see me. I love to talk to everybody.
All right, very good, Miss Cheslock. And we're very fortunate, again, to have Miss Cheslock on our campus. I do see some of our teachers here, and I'm going to take a second and introduce them. You will have time to interact with them on their own Zoom, and I'm going to show you how that's all set up before we leave today, before I leave this session today. I do know that some of y'all had emailed me with an invalid code. I'm not sure what the issue was, because it looks like most of y'all came in. We have over 160 people on this Zoom right now. And so some of the administrators had a hard time getting in. I did send the link out to a few of y'all that I know worked, because you told me it did. If for some reason, when we break out into our different rooms, the links are not working, I will go ahead and send them all out again with just to make sure they work. Okay, so I apologize for that. If It looks like somebody's saying you had to go to the flyer to get in, not the email. Okay, I'm not sure. It should have been the same link, but yes, you can use the flyer to the link to get in. That'd be great. Of course, y'all already know that because y'all are in. All right, so let me show y'all the, I'm sorry, let me go ahead quickly introduce, I see Ms. De La Cruz, our choir teacher. Ms. De La Cruz, you want to say hi, wave at us, that's fantastic. I see her neighbor at orchestra across the hallway, Miss Kidwell. Say hi, Miss Kidwell. I see Ms. Benavides, our art teacher. Wave hi, Miss Benavides. Miss Hicks, our theater arts and debate teacher. And Miss Sanchez, and I think I see her dog with her. You know, I like to see dogs in Zooms. Buenas noches, señora. Miss Sanchez is so kind to me when I go in and speak Spanish with her. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all really quick what, if you haven't already seen it, I'm gonna share my screen. We'll just be on here for about 1 more minute, and then I'll let y'all go. What you're looking at, Miss Everest, you see the website there? Okay, what you see is our virtual course fair. And if you were able to access this before our meeting, I hope you were. We do have a few minutes built in as soon as we get off this part of the Zoom for you to take a look at some of the videos. But as you scroll down, there's a video there from me. There's a video from Mr. Ainsley in counseling. You have links to all the course cards over here, depending on your grade next year. Now remember, that's your grade for next school year, not this year. And then as you scroll down, you'll see that each of our elective teachers made about a 2-minute video just to introduce themselves, real similar to what the administrators and counselors did tonight. Just talked about who they are, what they teach, and just a real quick way to see their face and hear their voice. You'll also see right here below that, they all put in either a PowerPoint or a video of our kids in action. That's what I was telling you earlier. That's where you can see our students actually doing the work and having fun in our electives. As you scroll down, you'll see the band, theater, debate, art, and orchestra. And again, they have videos below of our kids in action. We have a creative writing and journalism link tonight, and you'll see that here. If you or anybody receives special education services, you can watch a quick video from our special ed coordinator, Ms. Gold. She could not be here tonight, so she left us a little video. Inquire, the overachiever, Ms. De La Cruz, right there with all the videos lined up at the bottom. So when we get off the Zoom here in just a second, I want you to go to that website. It's in the link, and look at those videos if you haven't already. And then you'll notice underneath, there's a little button that says Zoom. When you click on that button, it'll take you to the Zoom with that teacher. Everybody will be starting at 6 o'clock. That's about 10 minutes from now. So you have 10 minutes to watch the videos. And I've asked all of our teachers to stay on until all the questions are answered. So do not feel like you're rushed. There is no end time. Well, I guess there could be an end time, but we're going to answer all the questions for you, okay? So stay on there. If you have your answers, if you got the answers you're looking for, you can get out of that Zoom and go to a different one, as many as you'd like. All the administrators and counselors will be in a Zoom also to help them and also answer questions. All right, so that is a ton of information. I want to thank everybody again. Let me see how many people showed up. We have over almost 160 right now, so that is fantastic. So at this time, I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. I'm going to go ahead and send a new link with all the Zoom meetings, and admin and counselors, if you would go ahead and go into the Zooms, and if those links are not working, please let me know ASAP and I can help fix that. So again, thanks a ton for being here tonight, and remember, it is another great day to be a Bulldog. All right, we'll see y'all soon.